Hello, CA warriors. How are you all doing? Friends, today we are going to start with a very interesting topic. But, friends, before that, remember the goal of this video is not to go deep into every single concept, but to give you a crisp, exam oriented summary so that you know what is important and how to remember it smartly. This book and video together will act as your perfect self study partner. And I'm super confident, guys, that after this revision, you will be able to solve any MCQ that come your way in the exam. So let's begin this rapid fire revision session. And yes, if you find these notes helpful, don't forget to share them with your friends. Let me begin with a question that looks simple but is a very deep, students. Now, the question is, if the RBI print rupees 100 crores today, does the economy money supply increases by only 100 crores? The answer is no, because money in an economy does not stop at printing. It moves, it multiplies, and expands through bank and people's behavior. So, friends, the mantra of this unit is money supply is not just created by a central bank, it is multiplied by banks and shaped by the public behavior. So, friends, let's begin with a very interesting unit, that is concept of money supply, that is unit 2. Yes, in this you will be able to understand what money supply really means. Now, what are the sources of money supply and how money supply is measured in India? Oh my God, very interesting chapter. Let's start. The first topic of this chapter is concept of money supply. Friends, money supply refers to the total quantity of money available with the public in an economy. Now, in this term, two words are very critical. It's total quantity of money and public. Friends, now the question arises, what do you mean by public? So, money supply is always measured from the public's point of view, guys. So, here the picture comes. The term public includes all economic units. Here, one table has been drawn. Public excludes and public includes. So I can say the term public includes all economic units, that is household, firm, industries, quasi-government, non-banking financial institutions, non-department public sector undertaking, foreign central bank and foreign governments, and international monetary funds, World Bank, etc. But who are the organizations which does not get included in the public? Now, they are two people, there are two categories. These following two people are not included in public, that is government. When I say government, I want to say central government, state government, and local bodies, and banking system, that is RBI, as well as all other commercial banks. Now, very easy to understand what do you mean by public. Now, you should remember in this way, the term public, don't remember includes, always remember excludes. The term public excludes two, government as well as banking system. Except these two, in the world, each and every one is considered as public who have money. Oh, but now the question arises, why government and banking system has been excluded from the term public? Because guys, government and bank are the producers of the money. They are not the users, they are the producers of the money. And public means those people and organization who are the users of money. Okay, therefore, money supply measures money held by users and not creators. Hope you understood. Yes. Now, the second topic is, after understanding what is do you mean by money supply, let's understand the second topic, sources of money supply. What are the sources of money supply? Friends, there are two broad sources of money supply. The first is high powered money. High powered money means money issued directly by central authority, means it's a actual currency. It's a right now at present in the world, the money which are using high powered money is now paper currency and steel coins. Oh, that is called high powered money. Yes, the money which you're carrying in your pocket while traveling. Oh, so that money is printed by whom? Central government or central bank. So the high powered money is a money issued directly by central authority, that is either government or RBI. So I can say that high powered money is a primary source of money supply. Yes. Now, why it is called high powered money? Because guys, it is a form, a base for the entire money supply, as well as it is a sources of all other forms of money. High powered money means over here fiat money. Fiat money means paper money and steel coins which you are using, and central bank digital currency. Guys, nowadays RBI have also issued CBDCs. The sign of CBDC is e-rupee and paper money is a rupee. Okay. Hence, high powered money is sources of all other forms of money. Fine. High powered money. The impact of high powered money is it increases bank reserves, enable money more credit creation, and leads to multiple increase in total money supply. Yes. Without high powered money, the second type of money is not possible. That is credit money. So now the question arises, what does it means? Credit money is money created by commercial bank by giving a credit, that is by giving a loans. Okay, so the real money, the actual money, which is called high powered money, is printed by central bank of the country, that is RBI from India point of view, and credit money is created by all other commercial banks by accepting deposits and giving the loans. So, how credit money is created? Is it a real money? No. It is just a credit balance in your account. So, credit money is created by accepting deposits from public and giving loans to the public. Okay, so the money get multiplied. Yes, and this is how the money get circulated and multiplied, means 100 rupees plays a role of 1000 rupees. Is it? Yes. Now RBI have printed 100 rupees only, but it is get converted into, it plays a role of 1000 rupees by circulating money in the market, by accepting deposit, giving loans, loan again converted into deposit, and again deposit get converted into loans. Okay, so I can say that out of 100, out of 1000 rupees, 100 rupees is the original money, high powered money, which is printed by RBI. But what is this 900? It is just a credit balance, which is called credit money, and it can be only created by banks by giving a loans. Okay, so why credit money is important? Friends, a large part of money supply comes from bank credit. Yes. See, I from my example, RBI just printed 100 rupees, but it has been converted into 1000 means 900. Credit money quantity wise, calculation wise, numbering wise is far more than the high powered money. But high powered money is a base. If 100 rupees would not be have printed by RBI, now it would not have converted into 1000. That's why high powered money is called base money. Okay, hope you got it. Yes, sir. The impact of credit money is it expand economic activity, increase the production and employment. This is the fact, guys. So I can say that high powered money and the credit money both broadly constitute the most common measure of money supply. So friends, example, the money which you have kept in a bank is creating a credit, the deposit which you have, the GPay which you are using now, GPay, phone pay, online payment, you are, you know, people are just sending the messages to each and everyone that payment has been done. But where is the money? Money is just getting into stayed in the market. You're just playing with SMS messages, etc. Hope you're getting this. Yes, sir. Now the next concept comes is measurement of money supply. Now, how money supply is getting measured? Friends, counting. RBI is printing a money. RBI have printed a money in the market, which is a high powered money and which is getting multiplied 8 times, 9 times in the market. So don't you think that there should be some method through which government should actually can count the money supply, how much money supply has been done? Yes, without counting, now situation will be out of control. They will not be able to make the plannings. Yes. So first question arise, India is such a huge country. Now so much money has been printed, a crores of rupees has been printed by RBI, and that crores of rupees has been multiplied 10 times, which has become 1,000 crores or trillions, in billions and trillions. How come you can count it? And the money is available in the market, means with the public. Some people are keeping money at home, some people are keeping money in bank. How they can count it? The first point, before we start with this topic, you should understand that quantity of money is a measurable concept. Yes, RBI or central government knows how to measure the money. Without measurement, plannings are not possible. Situation can be out of control. Yes. So I can say that money supply is a measurable concept, but the definition, the measures of money supply, the methods, the formula of money supply may vary from country to country, from time to time, from purpose to purpose. Oh, so I can say that let's talk about India. In India's central bank, RBI has formulated four measures of money stock representing different degree of liquidity, that is M1, M2, M3 and M4. Yes, to count the money supply, to count the quantity of money, to measure the money, RBI have made a four levels. And that four levels is M1, money 1, money 2, money 3 and money 4. You know this levels has been defined as different degree of liquidity. What do you mean by the word liquidity? Liquidity means hard cash available, means you can use that money on the spot wherever you want. Any asset which get converted into a money within a short span of time, that is called liquidity. Liquidity. Okay, so I can say that M1 is highly liquid asset. M2 is liquid but lesser than M1. M3 is also liquid but lesser than M1. M4 is less liquid. Least liquid asset. M4 is least liquid asset. Okay, now understand least liquid. So understand RBI have given different four measures. M1 is called narrow money and it is the most liquid. See the note 1. So M1 is a narrow money. What does it includes? It comprises of currency, that is note and coin. I can say high powered money, fiat money held by the public, demand deposits with the banking system. Now that is current account and saving account in bank and other deposits with RBI. When you add all these three, you get M1. It is a highly liquid, it is ready cash available in your pocket. Oh, why M1 is most liquid? Because it can be used immediately for transactions. That's why M1 is called narrow money. Okay, now the question arises, what do you mean by other deposits with RBI? Here I have written other deposits with RBI. The term other deposits with RBI includes demand deposit of quasi-government institutions and other financial institutions, balance in the account of foreign central bank and government, international agencies which IMF, World Bank, etc. Okay, okay, yes, yes, yes. Now, what it is excluded from, guys, it excludes interbank deposits and RBI deposits held by the government. It is not get included in the M1. Okay, now M2, they are not directly available to the public. Let's come to the next M2. M2 includes M2, M1 means the entire M1 is there in M2. Plus one more thing will be added, then M2 will be get created. That is saving deposits with post office saving bank account. As you know, post office is also providing a banking services. Post office also provides banking services. Now, so any amount deposited in a saving bank of post offices will also be considered as M2. But sir, again, you have said in M1 also there is a saving account that is with commercial banks. Now I'm talking about saving account with post office. So sir, is why saving deposit with post office is kept in the M2? Because post office saving account now are easily withdrawal, but they are comparatively less liquid. Okay, so if someone asks you in the MCQ, what is the difference between M1 and M2? So the difference between M1 and M2 is just a saving deposit with post office saving bank. Rest everything is same. Okay, so M3. M3 is Nothing but the formula of M3 is M1, means the entire M1 will be included, plus time deposit with banking system. Time deposit means fixed deposits. Saving deposits are already considered as M1. Now FD, fixed deposits are also getting considered. Okay. So if someone asks you in the MCQ, what is the difference between M1 and M3? So the difference between M1 and M3 is just a time deposit with banking system. Now come to the M4. M4 is also called in C in the note 1 is a broader money and it's a least liquid. Means the total money will be considered as M4. In M4, M3 will be considered. So I can say when I say M3, it includes M1 plus FD with the banks and total deposit with post office saving organizations with post office saving banks. Okay, so it is called total money or broadest money. Now, why M4 is the least liquid? Because post office deposit often have lock-in periods and cannot be easily withdrawal. Fine. So hope you understood how money is getting measured at four levels by RBI. Yes, but sir, why they are measuring? Friends, to make the monetary policies. If money will not be measurable, RBI or central government will never will going to come to know how much more money is required. Sometime in the country, in the economy, money supply get reduced. Sometime money supply rises. So this all decisions can be taken to balance money supply as per the requirement of the public. Measurable is necessary. Oh, so now the fourth topic is determinants of money supply. Very interesting. Now, how money supply is getting determined? So, friends, there are two alternative views on how money supply is actually determined. First is exogenous view. First view is exogenous view. What does it means? Now, I can say that money supply is exogenously determined. That means money supply is determined by central bank, or I can say central bank control how much money is available in the economy. Why this view is existing? Because guys, classical economists believe that central bank has complete control over money supply. So in this, money supply becomes a policy controlled variable. Means if exogenously determined means commercial bank RBI have complete control over the money supply. Whenever they want, they can suck the money from the market and reduce money supply. And whenever they want, they can increase the money supply by pumping more extra additional money. Full 100% control. But guys, this is not so practical. So the second view is endogenous view. That is money supply is endogenously determined. What does it means? Money supply is determined by economic activities. Means central bank can control money supply but not completely. Means this view exists that money supply depends. Why this view exists? Because money get multiplied when people borrow, when firm invest, bank create credit. So money supply changes automatically with economic activities. It may increase, it may reduce. It purely depends on market demand and supply. Okay, and you know what? The concept of money multiplier is based on endogenous theory. So the next topic is money multiplier. So the impact of money supply becomes demand driven in a endogenous. Okay, so there are two sources, exogenously determined and endogenously. Exogenously determined is a theoretical approach. Practically, in the practical world, it is not possible because RBI cannot control 100% money supply exactly. Now, some money supply is actually determined by economic activities. So endogenously determined is a broader concept and very practical in the practical life. Let's come to the concept of money multiplier. Very interesting topic, money multiplier. This theory want to explain you how how money get multiplied in the market. Okay, now this theory of money multiplier, the money multiplier approach is actually developed by a Milton Friedman and Anna Scotts in 1963 at that time when banking system was very less. Wow, what a vision they was having, and it's a real fact. What does it means actually? What is money multiplier? So friends, money multiplier actually refers to a 1 rupee increase in monetary base can cause a money supply to increase by more than 1 rupee is called money multiplier. So we didn't understood. Yes. Now what they want to say is RBI have printed a 1 rupee in the market. This is high powered money, or I can say money base. So originally the paper currency or the coin, RBI have printed, for example, a 1 rupee in the market. So when RBI put in a market 1 rupee, it get converted into a 10 rupees. So when 1 rupee is a monetary base and which after putting into the market, the money supply increased by 10 rupees. So RBI says, I have given 1 rupee to the public, but public is utilizing it like a 10 rupees. It's called multiplied. How come it multiplied? So when 1 rupee converted into 10 rupee, that means it multiplied by 10 times. So 1 rupee into 10 times is equal to 10 rupees. Hello. Are you getting my point? So 1 rupee into 10 times is equal to 10 rupees. Hope you understood this. Yes, so 10 times money has been multiplied. So this is the practical fact, guys. RBI have printed in country a few crores, but that few crore rupees when get multiplied in the market, it is a playing a role of 10,000 crores. Oh, and you know what? The more money get multiplied, the more number the country is getting developed, economic growth, people are becoming richer. Printing more money is not a solution. If you want to develop your country, now money should be get printed lesser, but the multiply should be greater. So if 1 rupee get multiplied with 20 times, it will going to play a role of 20. So it is a duty of the RBI and government that print the high powered money very less, but roll it more and more. Okay, so the more money get multiplied, the more country get developed and faster growth. Okay, so but how this money is getting multiplied? The credit goes to commercial banks because commercial bank can create only credit money by giving a loans, accepting deposit, giving loan, accepting deposit, giving loan. It's called circulation of money. Okay, so I can say that the core logic is accepting deposit and providing loan. Money multiplies in the economy. So the formula is M is equal to small m into MB. M means money supply. M means money supply. M means time. It's a multiplier. How much time money is circulating in the country. MB means monetary base, original money. And when I say original money, it means cash plus demand deposits. Okay. So this is how when 1 rupee is printed by the RBI and it s- moves, it circulates 10 times. M is 10 times. I get 10 rupees in the money. So the money supply is 10 rupees. Okay, so if money multiplier keeps on increasing 20 times, it will be plays a role of 20. Oh, so this is the formula. Hope you understood. But this formula is based on some assumption that bank never hold excess reserve, which is not a fact. In practically, commercial bank cannot give 100% loans. They have to keep some money reserves with themselves in the form of CRR and SLR. But here we are assuming to understand this theory. Now, if deposit is 100 rupees, now bank can give the entire 100 rupees as a loan. Okay. And individual never hold currency. The second assumption, again, it is not a fact. Practically, people keep some money at home. When you keep some money at a home, it is not getting multiplied. That's why, government always motivate to the people that please don't keep money at your home, keep it in your bank. So when you keep in your bank, it is get multiplied. So if you're keeping 1 rupee in your pocket, you are actually creating a shortage of 10 rupees in the market because that 1 rupee plays a role of 10 rupees. Oh, so holding currency. So here we are assuming people are not holding any currency. So if they have 100 rupees, it is all the entire money is in the bank only. Fine. So these are the two assumptions. And on the basis of these two assumptions, this formula has been created. So the example is if RBI inject 100 crores in the country, finally it leads to an increment of 500 crores. Finally, money supply. Means if RBI have printed 100 crores, it is high powered money, or I can say monetary base. It is a playing a role of 500 rupees. 100 rupees, 100 crore rupees is playing a role of 500 crore rupees. That means my money is getting circulated 5 times. So 500 crores upon 100 crores, I'll be getting small m, that is 5 times. Okay. Fine. Hope you understood. Yes. Now, this is called money multiplier. Hope you understood. Yes. So I can say that, friends, money creation is not the same as wealth creation. Okay. Money is created by commercial banks. Hope you understood. Yes. So the last topic now, factors affecting money multiplier. What are the factors due to which money multiplier is getting affected? Means sometime money multiplier increases, which increases money supply. Sometime money multiplier reduces, which decreases money supply. Oh, what do you mean by money multiplier? Right? So there are four factors. Like you have studied factors affecting demand. Now here we are studying factors affecting money multiplier. There are 5 points and actually very important. These five factors on which sometime money multiplies greater, sometime money multiplier reduces. Okay, the first point is high powered money stock. High powered money stock means paper currency. Now, it has direct relationship with money multiplier. How come? See, it's very simple. Monetary base, high powered money. If RBI have printed 10 rupees, it's called high powered money. Okay. Now, and money multiplier remains constant 10 times. So, my money supply will going to be 100. And if RBI print 20 rupees, money multiply is 10 times, it is constant. So it will become 200. So can I say when monetary base, high powered money increases, money supply also increases. So money created by RBI called high powered money. Money, more money in economy enhance money multiplier and vice versa. So more actual money and more money multiplier. Second is reserve to deposit ratio. Reserve. See, the reserve means CRR and SLR. Okay, reserve means CRR and SLR. Bank has to keep some money as a reserve of a deposit. It's called reserve to deposit ratio. You know, reserve to deposit ratio have inverse relationship to the money multiplier. How come? See, it's very simple. For example, if bank have got a deposit of 100 rupees and CRR is 10%, so banks have to keep out of 100 rupees 10 rupees with RBI in the form of CRR. So to give a loan, there'll be a 90 rupees. So in the market, there'll be a circulation of 90 rupees. And when multiplies 10 times, it will be plays a role of 900. But if deposit is 100 and CRR get reduced to 5%, so banks have to keep a reserve only of 5 rupees. So in the market, money will be available 95, which will be multiplying 10 times, it will be 950. So lesser the reserve, more with the money multiplier. So it has inverse relationship. Okay. Third point is currency to deposit ratio. Currency to deposit ratio means how much money it is. It depends on the banking habit of the people. Currency to deposit ratio means whether people are keeping their savings in a bank in the form of deposit or they are keeping hard cash at home. So if people are highly banking habituated, so they will going to keep their major money, major savings in the bank. So money multiplier will increase. But if they prefer to keep a high currency at home, so the deposit will be lesser, money multiplier will reduce. So currency to deposit ratio, if CDR, it is called CDR is high, money multiplier will be less. Inverse relationship. Because when I say high CDR, I want to say people are preferring more to keep cash at home and less deposits. Okay. If CDR is less, means people are banking habituated people. They always keep their maximum money in a bank and only a small amount of money at home in a cash, then money multiplier will increase. Then TDR, time deposit to demand deposit ratio. Now you know time deposit, demand deposit is more liquid. When demand deposit means saving account and current account. Why it is called demand deposit? Because whenever people need money, they can withdraw from ATM or they can go to the bank and they can withdraw their own money. But time deposit means fixed deposit. Once you deposited money in a bank, you cannot withdraw. There is a lock-in period. You cannot withdraw for a certain period. For example, you have made a FD of 1 lakh rupees for 1 year. So you cannot withdraw that money for the 1 year. So time deposit gives more money multiplier. So if I can say TDR is high, that means I want to say that people are keeping more money in FD as compared to demand deposit. So money multiplier will be high. So TDR and money multiplier have direct relationship. Why? Because then bank, once you have kept money in FD, so bank have sure that you will not going to withdraw this money for at least 1 year. So they will going to give more loans for a longer period. But if TDR is less, means people are keeping more money in demand deposits and less money in fixed deposits. So money multiplier will be less because then bank have to keep money for your demand so they can give a lesser loans. Oh, next is government expenditure. Government expenditure and money multiplier have a actually direct relationship. So how come? Because when government spend money, the money comes into the market and it is get multiplied. Oh, so government expenditure injects liquidity into the market, increasing the money supply and vice versa. So these are the five important factors on which money multiplier sometimes increases, sometimes decreases. Okay. Now derived equation, just one equation. Now these are the three formulas to calculate money multiplier. That is how much time money is circulating. So M, first formula is M upon MB. Means M means money supply. 500 crores upon high powered money is 100 crores. Because 100 crores is playing a role of 500 crores, so money is getting circulated 5 times. So M upon MB, sometime they can ask you in the calculation. Now, there is one more formula to calculate M, that is M is equal to 1 upon R. R means reserve ratio, CRR plus SLR. Okay. Now, R will be given. For example, CRR is 10% in the country. So, M will be 1 upon 10%. You will going to get 10 times. So, money will be get circulated 10 times. So if CRR is 5%, it will be 5 times. That's why 100 is becoming 500 crores. Okay, one more formula. M is equal to 1 upon C upon R plus E plus C. R means reserve deposit ratio, C means currency deposit ratio, and E means excess reserve. Okay, so these are the formulas you can use depend on the information for calculation of money multiplier. Fine. Note 2. We need to keep in mind that one more thing, money creation is not same as wealth creation. And deposit multiplier and money multiplier are closely related but are not exactly same. Okay, so by this we have completed unit 2. So that's it, my dear students. This was your quick revision session. Simple words, clear concept. Now there is no room for confusion. If you understood everything in one go, say yes sir and give it one more quick revision. Remember, smart study is the best strategy. Keep revising, stay confident, and believe in your preparation. And don't forget to tell your friends that these notes are total exam lifesaver. Stay consistent, stay motivated, and I will see you in the next rapid fire revision.